What it is, it's your boy Grandmaster Matt. We're in Alexandria, getting ready to talk to Aya, telling him we just killed the man who murdered my son Kevin. Like, I know it might seem like a little bit of a cliche, his bike story. Like, a normal man, at least a regular man of duty, who goes on a trail of revenge after his family gets murdered. Max Payne, that's basically everybody's story. But I like Bayek. Cause one, his wife didn't die, and second, it's like a love of the son that constantly pushes him forward. And then like throughout the story, he sees people who also are consumed by the need to avenge a lost loved one, and he says to himself, or he sees it in a dream and through other stuff, he's not gonna let the revenge of Kefmu hold him back. And I like that. He sees it a lot and he won't let it happen to him, but he ain't gonna stop. You hear me?
Bayek, it has been too long.
Flavius is dead. I have gone through shit to get our son out of the Duat. Khemu is at peace.
May he walk in the field of reeds. I head to Rome too.
Rome? You still entertain folly with these ambitions?
I have made mistakes. You have made mistakes.
Aya?
You waste your energy.
Ah. You are the famous Magi. Thanos never ceases to speak of your exploits.
I have assembled a group. This is Brutus and Cassius, our Roman brothers.
We're going to cut these bastards down from across the seas. Septimius and Caesar.
The Order is no longer an Egyptian problem only.
Does Cleopatra still rule?
There is no ruler in Egypt, plunged into the will of various tyrants.
Our queen has abandoned us for Rome. Nothing has changed here. Memphis is overrun by the Order. Aya, we need you.
Now that
Cannot end it like this.
Apple's in a
cursed
safe
sphere
place.
should stay hidden forever. Cause so much pain.
Look around this room. Look at it. Okay, think about the room from Assassin's Creed 1. Think about it. Now, I don't know exactly how it was found, but I saw the casing it was in, and it wasn't this room exactly, but it was a similar room. It had similar columns. It was surrounded by similar places. Assassin's Creed 1, you heard me? Remember. It was good. I remember playing Assassin's Creed 1, after I played it the first time, I just went back to that first mission. Just like the first 15 minutes of the game, they were like the funnest moments. Go in there, you'll stab one guy in the back, but ooh, slick moves, right? And then you go down there to the Robert de Sable. I forgot how to say his name, but Robert. You go down to Robert. He's a Templar, and like you can stand there for like a solid 5 minutes, like, and then but you're supposed to try to assassinate him. And you try to assassinate him. He's like, he catches you. I was like, he parried your tail. Like you jump at him with your hidden blade out, and he catches you like foolish assassin, and he throws you through a flipping wall. And then the two assassins you came with, you don't know what happens to them until later. But you're like, dang it, I failed. You go home in Jerusalem or I forgot, Masia. But Bayek's like, dang it, I got thrown through a flipping wall. Alright, I failed. Go home. He's like, whoops, I messed up. And I was like, what the heck, man? I trusted you with this mission. And then like 5 minutes later, the one of the dudes who were there, I think his name was Thomas. He's all bloody. He just shows up like this flipping dude right here. he just gets thrown through a wall and just left us to die after starting the conflict. I barely made it out of my life, and my brother got captured. So Thomas's brother gets captured and ends up getting stabbed in front of all the assassins. And Altair gets, you know, fake stabbed later. Assassin's Creed 1 was good. Y'all should go play that.
Our victories have multiplied, our bond not so.
We could never have been. Everything has told us our love is impossible.
You are right. Something bigger has called us. But our love lives in the Duat.
Only now we are letting go.
Let the gods decide.
The gods are dead.
We must sacrifice our personal lives for the greater good. All this darkness was for a reason.
I was wrong to be so reckless in public without killing. We must work in the shadows.
Egypt has fallen. Greece also. And Rome will fall too. All will fall to the creed, yet no one will know.
When we assassinate only those who deserve it. The few sick souls who try to control us. But they will never know who we are. Cold, calculated, poets of the kill.
I am fine with this. I am not a father anymore. I am not a husband. I am not a Magi. I am a hidden one.
Yes. We are the hidden ones.
We sharpen our blades and pull what hope is left from this foul earth.
Good. Bayek of Siwa. What are you of now?
A new creed. Ours is finished.
That's dope. That was basically a long-term divorce and an agreement to still be friends. By far the best scene in the game so far. I love that. And you hear, I wouldn't want to call it Ezio's theme, but basically Ezio's theme, which is called like Ezio's family. Because that's the most iconic Assassin's Creed music so far. And it was like, it builds up in the background, or they talk about what the rules are gonna be, what the creed is, work in the shadows, and like, I played Assassin's Creed 1, so it just like, it's like when you do something and it's like, it just, the connections are made instantly. You're like, oh, that's when that's it, that's why they do that, that's why they do that, that's why they do that, and it's amazing. And it's weird, they don't call themselves assassins. They say we assassinate in quiet, in the darkness, and cold, calculated poets of the kill. But their name is the Hidden Ones. And they've gone by the Brotherhood and the Creed, but they're going to start calling, in 47 BCE, they're going by the Hidden Ones. Which is not a bad name, I like it. Woo!
I should have listened to you. Habibti.
Those don't need to be your last words.
Who the fuck are you? Ugh!
Does the name William Miles ring a bell?
Assassin?
Then you know who I am. We, the assassins, have been watching you. It's unusual for an Abstergo employee to take an interest in a country's revolution.
You're not wrong there.
We know about your work with the Animus. Astounding what you and Deanna were up to.
D.
They played you, didn't they? Sophia Ricken made you so many promises.
Enough! We're not talking about her.
Sure. Plenty of other subjects to cover on our ride to Alexandria.
Pause. I need to blow my nose, bro. I love that William Miles is here. I'm like, someone, I'm like, in all the Assassin's Creed games so far, or at least since 3, everyone has an email about what happened to Desmond Miles or whatever. I'm like, right now we're just like an Abstergo employee that's gonna be, I hope, converted to the Assassins. But what I'm looking for is the new guy, right? And this I think her name is like Lana or Layla. She might be the new guy. From now, I hope, maybe, potentially, from now on, in an Assassin's Creed game, she's the new main protagonist. She's gonna be walking around. She's gonna meet Sean and Rebecca, and she's gonna hang with William Miles and them, going through more memories to find Piece of Eden or something. Whatever they do, it doesn't matter. She's gonna be the new main protagonist. So like, I've been on the Assassin's Creed wiki, and from Assassin's Creed 1 to Assassin's Creed 3, they called that the Desmond Saga, and then everything after it was just other Assassin's Creed games, because you didn't know who the protagonist was for the rest of them, except for this one. So we may start a Layla saga, maybe, or you know what? We may have been playing Layla in Assassin's Creed 4. I only say that because that was an Abstergo employee. That's the reason I say that. But see, they joined the Templars, so it might not be her. They joined the Templars in Rogue. It's a difficult situation. It's hard to put it together quite right. But let's continue.
Don't assume I'm going anywhere with you.
Well, let's look at your options. You can come with me, or you can stay here and do the dance of death again and again until you make a mistake. They only need you to make one. There's no going back to your old life, Layla.
I never planned to.
But you'd finally be able to work on the Animus project. Our version of it. And with us, you'd always have the freedom to do things your way.
Fine. Let's do this. That doesn't mean I'm on your side.
Good enough.
These articles on hidden chambers, always so misguided. Always missing crucial information.
Best way to avoid this jerk is to get back in the Animus.
I like this guy. He's Desmond's father. He's my son. How much time we got? About a minute or two left. So let's end it here.